I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities. You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that?
Yeah, I need friends.
Great.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
But you know, for party.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
Welcome back, guys. This is Art. What happened? Was that too loud?
I don't know. We get you to get this started. All right.
Was that too loud?
No, that was
Oh,
perfect.
oh.
I don't know why we started
I thought
laughing.
that's what okay.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. This is Arnaldo, and this is GG's The Mouthful. And next to me, I have Mr. David Santos.
GG!
And next to him, as always, is Mr. Nelson Martinez.
Hello, it's Doom Saint.
All right. And if you don't know,
Now you
GG's,
Now you know.
GG's The Mouthful is, GG stands for good game. And that is, The Mouthful is GG's gaming podcast. And you can always join GG at goodgame.tech. Takes you right to our Facebook page, rather a Facebook group. And,
You might say the premiere for a gaming podcast
I believe so.
of the GGs.
That's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. So as always, we're going to start with what are we drinking today? I have brought in Shock Top Lemon Shandy.
Oh, I knew this. I saw the brand and I thought, okay, we're playing it safe. We're going with Shock Top. You know, I had it before, but then I had a little sip of it and I was like, wait a minute. What is this lemonade?
Yes, it's a Belgian style wheat ale. And what do you think about it, sir?
I'm all about it. It is hot. If you're from the South, you're familiar with the term swamp ass.
Yes.
I don't
And,
think I was familiar with the term swamp ass.
and,
I'm not sure I want to know.
Well, yeah, that's what's happening in Florida. So pray for us.
104 degrees.
100, yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. So what can cool you off better than a nice little lemon shandy?
Indeed. Although I'm starting to, now that I've been getting like my different tastes for
beer?
beers every week, I'm starting to differentiate a little bit the ones that I like. And
That's good.
You said this was like wheat.
It's a wheat, yeah, it's a wheat ale.
It's a wheat. Okay, might not be my favorite, but still tasty enough.
Oh, okay.
It'll get me through this podcast.
What I was gonna get, and maybe in the future I will get, is a grapefruit shandy from Traveler, and that thing is
Is it Shock Top also?
no. The brand is Traveler,
Oh, Traveler.
and it's really good. It's a great refreshing. The great thing about these are really refreshing beers. So they're perfect for a hot day.
There are some summer beers.
Summer beer,
Summer beers?
summer ales.
All right, who's getting the next one then? You are in charge. Whoever, or the two, you are in charge of getting.
Mr. Doomsday, I believe it's
Yeah,
you're
it's
up
my
next
turn.
week, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if I
It'll
can find
be-
a local.
It'll be your choice though. I mean, you don't have to pick that.
Okay, we're doing tequila.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, maybe I should put some parameters down.
Under 8% alcohol. True story. Last New Year's that I brought the Jello shots,
Oh my God, I remember.
that was bad.
Yes, it was.
I was the one eating all of them.
I know, and those things were, dude. Those were like they were just tequila, man. That's all they were. He was like, "Oh, these are Jello shots with tequila." I'm like, "No, this is just tequila,
This sounds
solidified,
great.
solidified tequila is what this is."
This sounds great. This sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it
Tequila
was-
lollipops.
Oh my God, they were good though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, and so let's move into our next topic, guys. I'm gonna start with Mr. David Santos.
All right. Ready.
What have you been up to?
Oh man, I had a surprise. So, but I guess I'll bring it up right now. So I've been playing 2 games. One of them is no snowers, and then the other one.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch that. You have to speak into the.
Lego Star Wars.
The Force only. No, wait. What? The Force
Awakens,
Awakens.
Unleashed.
Yes. All right. So I got that game for $25 at Steam sale, and it's pretty great. I'm digging it.
So let me get this straight. You're okay with playing Lego Star Wars, but you have an issue with Pokemon.
So
issue
anyway,
with
the
Pokemon
next
Go.
game that I was playing,
That's what he's gonna say. The next game he's playing is Pokemon.
Oh,
the next game
snap.
I'm playing is I'm gonna vindicate myself. Is a little known title. Oh shit, I forgot the
Oh
name
my
of it.
God.
It is.
Should have wrote it down.
No, yes, no.
Not that important, is it?
No, it is very important. It is by the creator of Limbo.
Oh, Inside.
There you go. I was gonna say
okay.
empty. I was gonna say inside. Yes.
Is it empty? Is it an empty game?
No, it's actually very fulfilling.
Talk to me. What
One of my coworkers' husbands, friends,
Roommate.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Are you serious?
He
No.
was actually one of the developers or part of the team that made Limbo and Inside.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to get her to listen to this podcast.
I once dated a girl that her cousin was one of the producers of Destiny. And
okay.
Yes. So you probably listen. You know who you are. I need an interview,
You broke his heart.
or I'll say your name.
On air.
I have pictures.
For all 5 of our listeners.
She's no. Well, anyway. So
So
yeah.
Inside.
So
Talk
Inside.
Yeah.
You guys remember Limbo? You guys have played Limbo?
I have, yes.
You beat Limbo, actually,
did.
Fernando. So, do you remember that aesthetic, that dark tone aesthetic, you know, the shadowy?
Tim Burton looked kind
Yeah.
of.
Yes.
Tim Burton.
This kid running left to right, and some of the most horrific death animations.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
No kidding.
so Inside takes that to the next level, and I mean it like it's a very interesting world. Obviously, I don't want to spoil anything
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
I know you're actually going to be very interested in playing
I
this.
do. Yeah.
But the game has very simple mechanics. It's pretty much just run to the right, or run to the right. Solve some puzzles. I know I'm making it sound like a very boring, but I'm trying to be very
it's
big.
a platform puzzle. Yeah. I know
Yes.
what it is.
But there's no load times anywhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it seems, or at least none that I have. I haven't. I've been playing for like an hour and a half, and I haven't reached an end portion. I mean, the stage continues, and interesting things are happening. Like you're seeing. How can I say this without saying much?
The backgrounds you've seen stuff
You
in the
want to
background.
know what's happening with these people that are suddenly. I'm pretty sure you've seen it on trailers. They're just like walking, like almost like zombified, And obviously, there's like an oppressing force there also that is trying to get you. And some very interesting, some very tense moments where you're being like pursued and you're trying to run, and it's like in this movie, and like the movies where the protagonist is like running, looking back, maybe hitting something, getting up, and at the very last moment, whatever is trying to get him, in this case is like dogs, he jumps out and falls into water or whatever. It's like
Do they have horrific death scenes in this one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, a couple of times.
Very play dead.
A couple of times, yes. A couple of times I've been caught, but then you immediately go back and continue. So I played very little Limbo.
Oh, really? I thought
yes. This game has actually has made me want to go back and experience it. But I can tell you so far,
going back is not. I think going backwards, you're not gonna.
it's a
appreciate
$20.
it.
It's a $20 title. It's available on Xbox One and on PC. If you get the opportunity, I think it's money worth spent. I've heard nothing but great reviews, like 9s and 10s.
Lots of 10s, yeah.
Allegedly a very interesting ending, really cool stuff, and that's pretty much what I've been playing. Those two. I thought you would like the fact that I started playing something else other than the Lego
Yes.
Star Wars.
The never-ending game
glad
of
to hear
Doom.
Yeah, that too. Doom,
And Doom. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, Doom had to stop at some point.
All right, Mr. Martinez, what you been up to?
I actually, if you're on the Facebook page, you saw that I started playing Life is Strange.
Oh yes. We have been waiting this moment.
I'm actually a little scared because I think
This is from the person that does not like decision making in games.
It got so annoying that everything I did, I had to make a choice.
Amy, cover your ears.
Yeah.
Cover your ears
Oh,
right
man.
now.
It was like pick up this pencil. Look at the pencil. Look at the photo. Review the photo. I was like,
But
just give me one action to do. And then I did like some elements where, should I say it?
Say what?
Is the
the rewind? Yeah,
Okay.
that's already in the
oh
trailer.
yeah the rewind.
So I do like that because if I mess up, then I can just rewind. But then I get the thing that says this action will have consequences, whatever.
That's the
Where I'm
thing,
like,
See, I like it, but I don't like that the mechanic because it makes you second guess every choice. Like on other games that are like that, you make a choice, you stick to it. This is why I said this is gonna be torture for you because
Yes,
it's
it
not like
was.
once and done. Is oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Let me rewind. No, I kind of prefer the first one. Let me rewind. No, damn it, I'm not thinking this through.
None of them ever really seem as if it's the best choice. It
No.
just really
Right.
seems as if this is not as bad as the other one.
I reacted the majority of the times what I would naturally do if I was in that position.
Okay.
And I felt like it made it a little bit better, but then there was stuff where it's just everything could be analyzed.
Yes.
Everything had like two options. Like if I want to have a conversation with somebody, it was like, "Hi, how are you doing?" was one option. The other one, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, okay. So I felt like I spend more time actually trying to pick which of the two decisions I would want to pick versus actually enjoying the game.
The story.
But you said it yourself. If you make the decisions as if you were the character, then you wouldn't have to worry about overthinking.
That's really the only way. That's why when I play those games, I never replay them. As what happened to here is my story,
This is
and the
his-
great part about
this is
it
my
is that
canon.
it differs from so many people because we've played these stories and we'll take different paths, not purposefully. We're acting the way we would normally
Right.
act in that situation, and it leads to possibly a different ending. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Or at least consequences, possibly different consequences throughout the story before the ending. You know what I mean? So
It kind of tells us
are,
about our characters. It almost speaks about our
That's
characters.
what I like about it. But I understand how you feel because if you're wanting, because it's almost you really shouldn't go into it trying to have the best possible outcome. You just go in and let's just see what happens.
You'll be doomsaying, and you're in that world. You're doomsaying, and those are your choices.
Or
Except
she's
you're-
doomsaying, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
except
so
you're okay.
I'll say this, and it's not any spoilers or anything, but after the bathroom, I was just like, you know what? There's just so many options of where this can go. Let me just play it as like not the fastest
So
way, but
you chose not to wipe.
so as I was playing it, I was like, when three options would come up, I would just go with whichever was the one that I would choose in real life. But then if I did something and I hit the rewind and then another option came and I was like, good grief. So at that point I got all the way up to, and I don't want to spoil it, but I'll just,
Did you complete the chapter? Because I know
Yeah,
it's
you
the
can say-
first chapter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Which
think
is
I
free,
did.
by the way, for on all on consoles and PC.
Everywhere. Yeah. First
You
chapter
could
is
get-
free everywhere.
Yeah, I got up to where we get out of the girl's room through the window. I think that was the first chapter.
Yeah,
Maybe you
you have a
completed
little,
it.
I think you have a little. You'll know when it.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
it'll
the-
go to credits.
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll-
no,
yeah,
I didn't get
exactly.
that far.
Okay.
Exactly. For those of you joining us on this podcast, on this very first episode, this is your first episode. Nelson does not like to make choices on games. He likes the games to tell him a story.
give it to me.
So, as an experiment, we decided to throw him into this game,
They decided to troll me.
which I equate to someone that is afraid of heights going up and throwing themselves out of a parachute, out of a
For the record,
plane.
there's $5 involved as well,
And
which I
yes.
think I'm going to have to pay.
No, just pay me in beer.
All right, what else have you been up to?
Oh, and I saw this really good movie on Netflix. It's about championship gaming, but like from an international.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like esports?
Like esports.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. Esport, and the game that you're playing for these esport tournaments is League of Legends.
League of
Oh,
Legends.
yeah, it's a big one, yeah.
Very,
Man,
that's
was
the
that-
game right now. That's
Yeah.
the esport game. It used to be StarCraft.
They still have those.
They still have it, but
In
League of
Korea.
Legends pretty much runs it now.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to be in.
Which is
Okay, so the prize was $175,000 to
Oh.
the team.
it has gone into the millions, my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Right? No,
It has gone crazy.
a player can make $1 million between sponsorships, their streaming, their salary.
This is our life. This is our life.
Yeah, some people relocated from other cities to join a team.
Yes,
It's crazy.
yes. Some people.
It's one way. It's another. It literally is another sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's is what it is. 'Cause you get sponsorships. You have to relocate because you're part of this team. All of that's involved with any sport, and that will happen here too.
And it's interesting to see that now, like coming up on like ESPN. They are actually
yeah.
showing esports.
They're showcasing it now. Yeah.
And another thing that I was just like blown away by is these people, they're not spending money. Well, I mean, they spend money on certain things, but
You mean the players?
the
or
actual player, right? Because what's probably the most expensive thing out of your salary that's coming out? The gear that you're going to be using, right?
Which is being sponsored anyway, so you're probably
Exactly.
Not,
So
that's
you're
clean money for them.
pocketing a lot of, because let's be completely honest. In the movie, these people weren't socializing with others. The majority of their time, which was between 15 hours a day, was spent gaming.
Yes,
So-
practicing, honing their skills. Yeah.
Exactly. So food. I mean, when you're in a game, the food's the last thing I'm thinking about.
I know.
Shelter. I mean, home. They basically live as a team. All the expensive.
They literally live in their own complex.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was crazy to me that I'm thinking. Let's say
What's the
out of
name of
that. What's that?
What was the name of it?
Play hard, work hard, play all.
Work hard,
all.
play hard, probably.
Work hard, play all. Work all, play all. I think
Yeah,
that's
work
what-
all, play all.
Nice.
It was just eye opening to see the kind of money that there is out there for esports.
Was it a good documentary?
It was really good. Yeah. It was really
I'll have
good.
to check it out.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna have to
gonna
check
have
it
to put it on.
It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Yes,
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Anything else?
that's it.
Well,
How
I've
about
only
you,
been
sir?
doing one thing.
On one thing
And
only.
I got to tell you,
You have one job.
I have not been enjoying myself with this. So I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight, the most recent Batman, and God, that game! I swear, I almost stopped last night. Okay, okay. First off, I'm not sure if you know the Batmobile is involved. It's now included in this game. So you
Oh,
get
really?
To use
I didn't know that.
As exciting as that may sound to you right now, sir,
It's not.
after maybe 20 hours, 25 hours, where everything requires you to use this car that does not handle correct, does not handle well, because it
Wait, which
slides out.
Batmobile is it? Is it like the new one?
It's like
No, it's its own.
It looks kind of like the Tumbler, but a little bit
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it has the look of the Tumbler, but
It does
So
turn it
it's-
into a tank.
It's not the 80s.
it is a tank though. Yeah, it is a tank.
It is a tank. You can actually get DLC to turn it into the 80s one.
Oh,
you're thinking
really?
about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not to
I
mention,
would've-
not to yeah.
The
when
Tim
you-
Burton Batman also you can make it into. But
Overall, it's the story I'm enjoying. I've said this. I've told. I've spoken to Santos about this. I've enjoyed the story. The problem is that the next part of the story is 3 hours away from where I'm at right now because I'm.
wow.
It's so spread out. Did you like Arkham City?
I like that. My favorite one was Arkham Asylum.
Mine too.
Arkham
Right.
Asylum.
I liked Arkham City because it was a contained story, a
Yes.
contained location.
Yeah.
Arkham City opened it up. It wasn't that open. This is ridiculously open. Yeah, he's taking a look at the Batmobile.
Batmobile.
Yeah, it's,
Which
I'd
one?
ride that.
The Tumbler?
Yeah, no, that's the
The-
that's the model from this game.
Oh, from this game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It destroys everything. Everything, and the funny thing is, you'll come back later, and the world is built up again.
Oh, it's
You're like, what the
rebuilt,
hell?
yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it just I don't. And then you're hitting. You actually run
like
into people.
Ghostbusters.
Okay, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. That's actually.
It's very like that. Yeah.
No, but what he said about you run over people But because you're Batman, you're not killing them at 200 miles per hour. No. You're tasing.
You're shocking them.
Yeah, you're shocking them. You're tasing
You know,
them.
Really?
Yeah, that's
As
exactly
you
what
run
happens.
over them, that's what
Well,
you're
you don't
doing.
run over them, but they're
get
coming
clo-
like
I mean, they
this,
jump.
and you're coming at whatever speed you're coming, and they boom, they go off that way and all electrocuted. I'm like, yeah, you're electrocuted and dead.
Yes, you totally should be dead. But
It's just too much. It's way too much Batmobile. I'm trying to power through it. I
Yeah.
was going to last night. I got so frustrated at I'm not going to spoil it, but this is I know I'm near the end, and there's like a lot of tunnels involved, and again I have to do this. The Batmobile has to do this because you're in a huge tunnel, so you have to kind of make it go a 180 as you're going forward. It doesn't handle well, so I'm hitting the wall. Then I got to go back and hit it again. I'm like, this is.
and then
Dude,
you're on a timer.
I swear
Are
to
you on a
God.
timer on this one?
I don't know if I'm on a timer. If I'm on a timer, the time
You're
is out.
probably-
'Cause, all I know is I almost uninstalled it. I almost said, the hell with this shit. I'm uninstalling this. I can't do it.
I uninstalled this game where when I was pretty much done, I finished it, and then I finished the main storyline, and I had to just do one thing and roll credits. The credits would have rolled, and it would not let me do the one thing which people that have already played this game that probably know what I'm talking about. I could not get the game to
glitch. It glitched. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
it glitched.
pop the,
It glitched, and then I kept waiting, and patches kept getting released, and then I'll go back in, and I'll try it again, and I'll see I couldn't, and then another patch will come in. Eventually, I was like, to hell with this. I'm done. I know I beat the game. I'm gonna watch the
You're
ending.
like, I
on
don't need
YouTube.
this barrel roll.
Don't get me wrong. The game is easily the most beautiful Batman game. I mean, it is.
Oh yeah, it
gorgeous
looks
game.
amazing on
it's
PS4.
ridiculous.
It is a PS. I would have said it was the PS4 showcase before Uncharted came in.
Yeah,
It looked
I would
very
say
good.
that. I would definitely say that was the best looking game before that. Definitely. Anyway, so that's what I've been playing. I'm gonna try to power through it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we'll see.
But you were playing a couple more games before. Are they on the back burner?
They're
for
on
now?
the back burner at the
Ah,
moment
okay.
because the reason I'm playing this is because I'm a huge fan of Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is, let me do
Yeah,
it.
you
And the
said
funny
you-
thing is, I started it and I'm like, the Batmobile's not that bad. I mean,
Yeah, I
why is
remember.
everybody complaining? This is okay.
Now you understand.
And then you realize everything includes this stupid Batmobile. I'm
Even
like,
platforming elements will require
yes,
the Batmobile.
you have to
You're
you
like,
have
this
to
is
you have to
ridiculous.
run to a certain point, and then right before you hit the edge of the thing, you have to shoot out of the and then you have to float, and then you have to fly over here, and it.
Yeah, it was not a necessary adjustment. I mean,
It was
game's-
overdone.
the game's
That's
not-
what I say. It was
it's not
overdone.
horrible. It's not a
The
bad
world
game,
is
but-
too big, and it requires. Those are the biggest complaints. Too big, way too big, and it requires the Batmobile way too much.
Yes.
And those are my huge. And I can't get past them. I can't get past that point where I'm like, the next chapter or the next portion of this is on the other side of the freaking city, so I can either drive this car that doesn't handle well, or spend 20 minutes flying over there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, anyway.
I actually enjoyed the you mean the gliding when you said the flying? You
Yes,
mean the
and I
gliding?
enjoyed it at
Yeah, I
first
kinda
as
enjoyed
well. But again, after 20 hours of gliding, I'm like, Jesus, can I just warp there? Is there a fast travel option? Anyway, so that's what I've been playing. So. All right, so we're going to go into news topics for today, and we got a couple news things here. I just want to quickly go through some quick ones before we do a deep dive into, I know, the big one that we want to talk about.
Yes.
Unless you want to do I don't know, how do you guys want to? You want to do the deep dive first, or?
Well, I can steamroll to a couple things. I don't know which one you consider
All
the
right,
big
well,
one.
Well, let me steamroll to these little ones here then. First off, PS4, the new games for August, free games for August have been announced. One of them is called Tricky Towers, which looks very similar to a Tetris type game, which has up to 4 players. Looks very similar to that. And the one I've been waiting for, Rebel Galaxy.
Rebel Galaxy.
Yes.
Yes.
I was actually going to buy this game yesterday. I'm looking over
you're
my
kidding.
list. I'm looking over my list of stuff. I'm going, maybe I should just buy this now. And then boom, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I didn't do it. And then for Xbox One, their free games, we've got Warriors Orochi 3, which is basically a Dynasty Warriors
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what that basically is.
okay, so,
A
no.
Dynasty Warriors game, and then WWE 2K16.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Really?
John Cena.
So those are coming free for Xbox One, and then via the backwards compatibility, they will also get Spelunky and Beyond Good and Evil, the HD edition.
That's for 360?
That's for 360, which you can also go via backwards compatibility on the one. So those are the small ones I got. Sir, what you got?
Oh, wow. That's it?
Well, those are the small ones. I got some. Do you want me to do the major ones here?
Well, let's, which one is the major one? All
The
right.
major one major one. The Nintendo NX.
Oh, shoot.
We got some information on the Nintendo NX.
Wow, yes.
Have you heard this?
Have you heard about the Nintendo NX?
No, I didn't.
Well, you're in for some treat here. Go ahead, sir. If you have more information on it, or
Yes, obviously there's been a lot of speculation about what this system is. You know, there was even that jokey controller that somebody printed, 3D printed, and everybody believed that was going to be
The NX,
the NX controller, which looked like an egg, which was horrible. But we had a little bit more information. Apparently, reliable sources has confirmed to Eurogamer and others that the NX will function as some sort of console / portable hybrid. And it's gonna have like two controllers that are detachable on the side. You know, that also means that the thing will have a screen, but you can also hook it up to your TV. All of this sounding very interesting, a lot of people speculated this, and
well, there were speculations because of the patents that they were putting in for.
They were associated with patent. I never saw the patent. I only saw the patent of the controller, the weird egg-shaped controller. Oh wait, I'm seeing them right now. Look, yes.
Yeah.
So this thing, it almost looks like a tablet where the sides you can take them out and play with them.
Yeah, the sides I believe
Being
are
the
the controllers themselves. Basically, from what I understand, it's a portable handheld console, is what they're saying it is. And it'll have detachable controllers. I mean, I'm not sure how. It also, you can take it, bring it back, plug it into your TV, and then play it like a regular console.
It is powered by the NVIDIA Tegra mobile processor. Which I'm sorry, but I don't think that's great news. I mean, the chip itself is powerful. There's no doubt about it. It's the same chip that right now powers a similar chip powers the NVIDIA Shield, which is you can use to play PC games. Anyway,
Okay.
the thing is that the architecture does not match the architecture of the consoles and the PC, which is the x86 architecture. And the problem with that is that now it's going to be, how hard is it going to be to port games, games that come out on other consoles. So are we going to have the same issue that we've been having with Nintendo lately where third-party support is lacking?
Probably. I think they're. This points to me as if they are doing a full, like they're saying, you know what? They're turning into the slide essentially. You know what? This is how it's going to go. Fine. We'll back up our console by ourselves. And if that's the case, then we'll have our own proprietary version of a console. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna sell. I'm still interested in knowing.
It's interesting that you mentioned that because one of the things, and I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Going back to cartridges.
Yeah, I was just looking at that myself. Yeah.
Going back to cartridges, which kind of got me excited about it.
Yeah, that's the Wii U. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If I mean, based off what that picture that he pulled up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes,
it looks just like a Wii U.
It basically is the tablet part of
the tablet part of the Wii U.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're
With
basically
detachable controllers.
Yes.
making a bigger version of them. Yeah.
Was that? I feel like a lot of people that was speculating, maybe even without seeing the schematics, they could have imagined something like that. I mean, what is the most successful console or hardware that Nintendo has? The Nintendo DS.
Oh, currently. Yes,
yeah, Nintendo DS. So a lot of people would have speculated that, hey, why not expand on this?
Perhaps.
Why
I mean,
not
they-
making
they still-
the super
they still-
3D?
Yeah, because I mean, they made the Nintendo DS, the XL.
Yeah, they run that mobile market, that not mobile, handheld market.
Right.
Well, actually,
Well, yeah, they're also running them. Well, I don't know. It's
No,
hard to
no,
say.
no, no.
now,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say because of Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon Go. I was gonna say because, and I'm trying to see where is it that I saw this newsstand, but they were saying that they were actually going to have. It was also going to play their mobile games.
their mobile-
This thing was
okay.
going to play the Pokemon. So the realization is that perhaps you will be able to play Pokemon Go, like an advanced version on this thing.
If it
possible.
continues to grow.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not, the game isn't already dead by then. Hopefully,
Well,
it's not.
They're saying that they're planning on doing. I mean, they say that they're going to be that what's available right now is like 10% of their planned support
For Pokemon Go?
For Pokemon Go, so I can see it becoming like its own thing now.
Yeah, so we saw that it is going to be cartridge based, which makes sense. If you're going to go handheld, it just makes sense to have cartridges. Otherwise, you're going to. That's what was the problem with the PSP. Those little UMD discs, they were extremely fragile, and then that not the disc itself, but the little thing that it was in, the plastic portion of it, and it would constantly break. So it makes more sense to go that route.
To go with cartridges, how do you feel about? I mean, Nintendo lately has been giving some pretty good vibes with the Pokemon Go. Even if Pokemon Go was really not directly, as we found out, tied to Nintendo's mothership, I guess.
Yeah.
But the classic NES, that seems to be a hit.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
lot of people are
I'm
like,
buying
I'm
that.
super
I'm
super
pre-ordering
stoked
that.
about that.
That's pre-order right there.
And
the little
and,
the mini NES, yeah.
and now with the first foray of news about the NX,
Well, it's difficult to say. I mean, first off, this has not been corroborated by anybody in Nintendo, so we don't know.
No, but
chances are we're right because we tend to be right.
these are
information is
sources.
leaked,
These are sources that have been right many times.
Yeah, exactly.
Before,
So-
that's why everybody's picking on it.
But until they actually say anything, the thing that kind of bothers me a little bit here is that there's not, and this is something else here. Let me see.
Yeah, you're going the right track. You talk about the graphical.
Well, the graphical comparisons is difficult because of the type of thing, but also because they're not going to have, due to the type of system it's going to be, they're going to have backwards compatibility, and that's a huge deal. When Xbox is doing backwards compatibility, Sony's starting to go into that, whether they like it or not, and it's that basically opens up your library of games that you had before. Now you can play here. The type of system this is, that's not going to be possible. You're doing cartridges. Not going to have. And there's not even a phone where you can just download. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure how it's going to work.
Wait, this one, the NX? Oh, the NX, it's obviously going to have internet accessibility, you mean?
Well, that's not
Online?
what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're not going to have backwards compatibility because you just, let's say, for instance, they bring, I'm trying to think of a game.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
It's Super Mario Brothers Galaxy. Okay. That game is now going to be playable on the NX. Well, you're not just going to immediately get it. You're going to have to get the cartridge for it. They're going to give it to you for free because you already own it? No. You're going to have to buy it again.
You probably download it. Buy it digitally.
So you think it'll have digital games
Digital
available?
stuff? That's got to be. They cannot be.
Well, I don't know.
There's no way that they will not. I mean, they've been doing it with their current.
Does the DS have downloadable?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a DS. So. It has downloadable games.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Backwards compatible downloadable games?
Yeah, you can buy. As a matter of fact, those 30 games that were announced for the classic NES, mini NES. All of those are available right now. You can download them on the store on your DS or
On your
the
DS.
Wii
Okay.
on the consoles. Yeah, definitely. There's no reason.
Well,
why
I knew they had I knew they had the what do you call that?
the library.
The virtual console.
virtual
Yeah,
console.
they knew they had that, but I just didn't know if that was available on the DS. Well, hopefully, I hope they do bring that over to them. So that's Nintendo NX, and it's currently slated for a September unveiling. So we will find out more
And
on that. I guess a month from now, a little more than a month from now.
This thing is supposed to be released in March.
March of next year.
That's-
Yeah. So we
that's
need
the-
to know something soon.
Yes.
You know.
Maybe this is the way. Maybe they're releasing this information little by little. I mean, Nintendo's fiscal year just started like a week ago. As you can see, as you probably heard, they need all the help they can get. You know,
Yeah,
apparently
with
their
the-
finances are not doing as great as we.
Well,
Anticipated.
with the Wii U, I knew that was going to be managed because that finances reflect the Wii U, not really anything else.
Yeah. No, we're
Doesn't
talking about
reflect, doesn't
the
reflect Pokemon either.
the Pokemon confusion. It
Yeah.
confused investors, and now everybody's pulling out.
Well, we'll hear more about that hopefully on the Nintendo NX. Another bit of news that we have: We Happy Few just released a early access yesterday on PC and Xbox One. And it sounds like it's not everything everybody was expecting.
It sounds like We Happy Few is a little bit of a downer.
Do you remember We Happy Few?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the one that
It's the one I don't want to play because I have to choose a story.
Oh, this is where that's the one that started it all.
There's a story. No, there's no story involved. My issue with it is it looks more like a roguelike, but a 3D roguelike game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and
It had a very interesting beginning where it was setting up the world in a way that it's like it
With the
brought
downer
you
pills and the
with the
happy
downer pill,
pills.
the happy pill, it gave a Bioshock vibe almost,
yeah, the storyline. But unfortunately,
and then reality hits.
oh
Don't tell me Windows is trying to update.
no, well, let me see here. Driver Intel graphics stop responding and successfully recovered. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Good to know. Thank you, computer, for letting me know. So anyway, as we were saying, so it doesn't look like it's everything. Basically, at that point, what we saw in that intro during E3 is not exactly what that game is turned out to be. Basically, it's an open world survival game with procedurally generated environments, plentiful resource bars, item crafting, night and day cycles, optional permadeath, and then apparently spongy Elder Scrolls style combat, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm like, at this point, I'm just not. I think I need to know more because I'm not exactly.
You're not sold. Not a
no,
pre-order.
No, definitely not.
You asked me to try to secure a demo, and it was kind of late for me to do it. But I did see some video of it, and the video itself it's nothing like that intro.
Mm-hmm.
That intro looked like very condensed. It almost looks like
It
gives you a lot. It gives you a lot at the beginning, and then it releases you in the world, and then you're like, okay, well. What next? I'm not a big fan of survival games either.
This one
And
here, my
this one-
issue with this is my issue with survival games is when it gets to this point where you have to monitor your thirst, your hunger, your fatigue, your injuries. You know what I mean? It's like that's too much survival.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like in the game, you want to kind of be enjoying the game. And if you're dying a lot, I don't know. I don't know if that would be a. I don't know. From what I saw. It doesn't. I was like, okay, that original thing looked good, but the article I was reading, it mentioned bait and switch. I was like,
wow.
yeah, it kind of feels that way because it's not how it was portrayed.
Keep in mind, this is a very early. I don't even know what was the point of releasing this demo then, if it was gonna catch all that, or if it allegedly doesn't have a lot of the mechanics that they're planning on including on the final.
There's a lot
time.
of stuff
So
that's
then
not
it's
involved
like,
yet. Yeah.
Then you're just giving your game a bad vibe from the beginning. After that awesome demo.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll keep my eye out for it, but I'm not. My excitement has literally gone through the floor. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's all the bits of news I have. What else you got, sir?
I had, you remember that Battlefield TV show that we talked about a couple of episodes ago?
Yes, Nelson's favorite show.
Apparently it says he has an Oscar-winning executive producer. The Battlefield TV series is inching closer to fruition. Electronic Arts recently revealed that Michael Sugar, one of the producers behind last year's Oscar winner for Best Picture Spotlight, will be working on the show, along with
I have no idea who this
production house Anonymous Content, Ashley Salta. Sugar will serve as the executive producer.
I don't know
I'm
any
not
of them.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure who any of that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he is.
When I hear
Oscar
Anonymous,
winning-
I'm thinking of the group Anonymous.
Oh, there's a production company going on them. They're actually the ones who do Mr. Robot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Which I thought was awesome because I thought, well, here's a show of a hacker
I know.
by a company called Anonymous, like the group
Like the group
Anonymous.
Anonymous,
It was great.
And speaking of games that are getting live action series, Life is Strange is getting a live action series.
I don't know about that. So I have my reservations there.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. Don't
It
get me wrong.
says Life.
It
Life
should
is,
be called Life is Strange, the game of a million decisions.
Life is Strange will receive a live action series produced by Legendary Digital Studios. Is that the same Legendary that is producing the?
Movies?
Yeah.
That's Legendary Pictures. I'm not sure if that's the same.
Well, it's supposed to be episodic. Haha, of course. because-
Episodic? Yeah. It's
of
a
course.
show.
It's Life is Strange. It's
Yeah.
episodic also. Yeah. That's that. That's developing. I don't have a lot of information on that. And lastly, someone hit the Pokemon Go level cap finally.
What is the level cap?
40.
40.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I heard about the Reddit user who got to 31, and he was saying how like all this crazy stuff started happening, where there's like
He started smelling
CP
colors.
No, like he started seeing like out in the wild like EVs that were level or CP 638.
Jesus.
and
Okay.
Rattatas.
Impossible to catch.
Missing no. You know the. Dude, that's urban. Well, actually, that has been confirmed. You know, missing no. That's what they that mysterious Pokemon that looks like a glitch, because it's actually a glitch. Okay, when we're done with the podcast, you're going
I'll
to
look it up.
You're going to look it up. About missing no. Allegedly, you do some glitch on the first Pokemon, and the system messes up, and it gives you a Pokemon that nobody's seen. It says missing no because allegedly it stands for missing number or something like that. And you can capture it. And then you do something else and it crashes your game. But it exists.
Okay.
Missing no.
I'll have to look into that.
Yes. But so this guy you say a Reddit user was the one. Okay, so I don't know if this is the same Reddit user. Because it turns out that the way he hit the level cap was by...
Cheating?
Cheating. Yes, by a bot. A bot.
Oh, okay.
So he was probably like farming Pokemon or
Yeah, that's
something.
Yes.
dick.
And he was doing it publicly. And to be honest with you, a lot of people thought that instead of getting being enraged about the fact that he was
That's
cheating.
the missing no. I see it now. It looks like a glitch. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a glitch in the Matrix. People were kind of. It was received very well. Like people were kind of happy that this dude, finally was able to show what is the big deal about getting to level 40, which apparently is nothing.
Yeah,
apparently
you're
it's
at
a
the top.
whole lot of nothing. You get more stuff to catch more Pokemon, but
You don't level
you
up
don't have
anymore.
anything. No, you don't have anything to catch anymore. You're not leveling up anymore.
Yeah, so that's when you basically uninstall it.
So he is the Pokemon Go player, Luca. Is that the same name? Is that
that the
name?
Reddit guy?
Yeah, the Reddit guy.
No, his was something else.
Yeah. He says he also bought 125 lucky eggs, an item which doubles your XP for 30 minutes. So he probably spent like $40. And
Yeah, that's
then
the only way to level up.
And then he sent an email to
The best way,
Niantic
anyway.
asking to have his account deleted.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
He's done.
So he
He
was just
basically
doing
got-
some research. Nothing wrong with that. He was just doing research. Spoiler alert, there's nothing after level 40. At least
didn't-
for now. They
Right,
will be.
for now.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get that far anyway.
I don't think they anticipated someone getting to level
No,
40 that quick.
probably not. Yeah, not that
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
So they were probably still working on something past 40 when this guy was farming his way up there and got there, and now they're like, fuck, we got nothing for you.
Well, he's just one guy. He was like, whatever. He's just one user.
Yeah.
You can just sit and wait for the rest.
Before we close the news section, Sonic Mania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had that for the next section as well, but go ahead.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, okay. Yes, we have news part 2. Stick around. We'll be right back for part 2 of the news.
I guess, yes. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes. created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
And we're back, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with us. We're going to go straight into our hot topic of the week.
Hot topic of the week.
And our hot topic of the week is actually what happened end of last week. A little known event
Hot
called...
topic of last week.
Yes.
Hot topic of the week. Brought to you by Hot Topics.
Yes, the clothing. Basically, it's a little event. Not very big. It's in San Diego. I mean, not many people show up, but it's called Comic-Con. Have you heard of this?
The Comic-Cons?
The Comic-Cons.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Is that like E3?
It is like E3. But mostly just for, I mean, it's more pop culture than anything else. It includes movies, TVs, or rather TV shows, comics, obviously, toys. Let me lower this here because I apologize that this thing is going off. All right. So we're going to go straight into that news here. As far as, I just want to see what you guys, we're going to go through a little list here. I'm going to start with the obvious one that nobody seems to be interested in. A little movie called Doctor Strange.
Wow. Debbie Downer over here. Let's start with the one that nobody cares about.
Nobody cares about.
Doctor Strange.
Have you seen the trailer, Mr. Santos?
Oh, yes. I've seen this trailer. I mean, this was the second trailer.
This is trailer number 2 that was
okay,
released.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I caught a trailer at the movies, and man, so where to begin?
That's it all right there,
I think
folks.
so.
So I'm not a big comic buff, honestly. I honestly, until I saw the trailer, I didn't know about this character. So I'm gonna give you the opinion from an outsider and also of a trailer, which you can't really judge.
You can't really judge right there. Just opening it.
Yes. So I saw what appeared to be like someone learn how to use a special effect of bending like pictures or something, and kind of overused it a little bit. They went full Matrix on it.
It's very what's the other one? Inception.
Yes.
Although Inception was good.
Inception was a great movie. Yes. But and this one could be awesome for intended purposes. I'm not familiar with the character. What I saw there, like I didn't much care for.
Okay.
Maybe you can enlighten me a little bit about who this character is.
Yeah, Stephen Strange.
He sounds a little strange to me.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
Yeah.
He's a essentially he becomes a sorcerer. Essentially, what he becomes, but he starts off as a doctor, so that's why he's Doctor Strange. So anyway, an accident happens to him, and as with everything in every kind of comic movie, you know what I'm saying, something happens to him, and he's shown the ways of sorcery, essentially, and he becomes a powerful character in the Marvel universe.
A wizard.
Essentially, yes. And this exists in the same world with the Avengers, so everything that happened to Avengers, they will reference here because that all happened, you know what I mean? So,
and this is the world where if you want to have superpowers, yes, an accident has to happen to you first.
Yeah.
All the government is working on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
or you're a god.
The Nutty Professor meets Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I like that.
I see. Meets Inception.
I don't know. I mean, I have faith in Marvel. They haven't let me down yet, and I know Ant-Man was probably the one a lot of people didn't get, I guess.
Oh, I love that, man.
Man, so did I. I thought it was great.
It was awesome.
You know what I mean? I was like, that's what I'm saying. As far as I'm concerned, Marvel has not let me down. You know what I mean? Ant-Man included. I liked Ant-Man movie. It was great. It was exactly what it needed to be.
Fantastic Four.
That's not Marvel. That's Fox.
I saw a Marvel logo.
Yeah. No, man, little to do with it, other by name. And I can tell you, Fox flashes that Marvel logo left and right. Like, hell yeah. They're like, yeah, we're Marvel. Yeah. So anyway, I'm interested in it. I think it'll be okay. Speaking of X-Men, did you see the trailer for the X-Men TV series called Legion?
Okay. I think X-Men need to stop.
Oh,
I feel like
how many people are we pissing off right now? Where's the count?
okay. Well, this is my thing.
4 out of 5.
So then there's the original X-Men, not the original, but the original remake.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
The original remake.
The first one.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Where they had like the Mazda, the RX-8. Like, those were good. Now I feel like nothing is shot on location. Everything's in a studio. Everything's green screen. It's just where does it stop? Like Wolverine, like the story has changed so many times. Okay, so in this last movie, he makes an appearance. The story's completely different now of like his origin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they're just wiping away what comics do, and this is the problem, I guess. This is kind of wrong. The what do they call it? The infinite timelines. That's what it's like. Oh, so this is a different timeline, I guess. What it
it's
is.
terrible.
See, this is the reason I don't read comics.
That being said, have you seen the trailer for Legion?
Yes.
And you have zero interest in it.
No, none.
Same here.
For the record, it's going to be an FX series, and FX is a Fox property.
Yes.
Hence the, but
You said it all.
exactly. So, I will tune in because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Yep. You have too many series on your plate right now,
But
sir.
I do want to check it out. Sir, Mr. Martinez, you had shown some interest in a TV series that they showcased called Frequency.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was good.
Okay, talk to me.
That was good.
What's it from? I mean, I don't. Apparently, it's from. It's a movie, right?
Right, it's
okay.
a film.
Okay. I haven't seen this movie, and I understand I'm missing out.
Yeah, I think it was back in the 80s,
I don't recall.
maybe
I don't
late
know.
80s, 90s. So, from the trailer, it's a lot like the movie.
Okay.
In the sense that
I think I remember seeing the trailer. Was Dennis Quaid the father
in the original,
in the movie?
oh
Was that the father? In
wait,
the,
you're talking about the first movie,
the Frequency? Yeah.
right, yeah.
Oh, he was. Okay. So then I remember seeing the trailer. I remember that.
Yeah, it was. So I don't want to spoil it because there, like I said, there is the original out there. This is a remake, but it's looking really good.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Talk to me. What's it about?
Okay, so basically, it's the dad used to be a ham radio operator, and he would just go to his basement, kind of mess around with his tinker around in there, and he would operate the ham radio. And this whole time, he's talking to this person who's his daughter in the future. So they team up and they become, because the daughter, she's like a detective or something with law enforcement, like a crime scene investigator, something like that. And so they team up and they try to solve these murders.
Okay.
Now, what happens is as he solves something, she gives him a clue of what's going on. He tries to intervene. It affects the future where she lives at now. So
Dad, I told you not to mess with the timeline, damn it. I have
told you
3
not to
arms
mess
now.
with the time-space continuum. But
The time space continues.
so, and you could see it in the trailer.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. Yeah.
There was a murderer out there. He got caught because of certain things that happened. Then the dad tries to stop him, and that changes the whole course of it.
Her present, I guess.
Right, it changes her present. He's no longer dead. The mom's the one that's now dead. All these other people now are dead. She's no longer with the dude she's with. So it changes everything.
You know what's funny about that?
Wow.
It's funny you don't want to play Life is Strange.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
This is a movie. It's different. This is a movie. I can't influence anything in the movie.
What if you could be that dad?
I'd smash that radio. I'd smash that radio.
That's what came. As you're talking, I'm going. Oh, I'm so setting him up. I'm waiting for.
I know. I saw the look.
to
You're like,
drop
keep
the
going,
hammer.
Keep going.
Man.
You're just baiting me in.
I'm here listening to you like, wow, this sounds like my next series to tackle.
It
awesome.
comes out. I should have wrote it here. But it comes out It's going to be a mid-season. I saw the trailer and it really does look good. And yes, it did kind of freak me out considering all the things that were happening. So that's one to tune in for. It's called Frequency. Another one, I don't know if I didn't send you guys this, but I don't know if you heard of this. Lethal Weapon is getting a TV series.
No. Oh, yes. I read that somewhere, but I thought it was like fake news.
No, it's real, unfortunately.
Lethal Weapon. It's supposed to be like the same character?
Murtaugh Riggs, yes.
Holy
So
crap.
let me just say that Lethal Weapon is under Netflix under the comedy section.
I know. What the hell happened, bro?
Wow.
I was like,
So-
that was 80s. No, 80s. What, 80s?
Yeah, 80s.
80s
Yeah,
action.
Yes.
So that says it all.
Yeah. It became comedy after a while. The series from they had a trailer as well, and I was like, oh, we'll see about
Next
that.
thing, they're going to consider Beverly Hills Cop a comedy.
God, that movie was terrible.
Yeah. The third one was horrible.
You shut your
Oh,
mouth,
It's like,
Martinez.
it was-
what is it, Beverly Ninja or something like that?
Beverly Hills Ninja?
Yeah.
Yes, that was I forgot his name, the comedian who died. And then afterwards, they also showed the Lego Batman trailer, a new one, which shows off. Did you see this one?
No.
So Robin is in it, and it,
Great.
It
You
looks,
know how those movies go when Robin shows up.
It's a Robin. I mean, with the green panties, Robin. You know,
Oh,
I'm just like, whoa, it looks pretty funny. If you like the Lego movie,
yeah, I did.
yeah, then you will probably
And Batman
enjoy.
was hilarious. in it.
Yes, and he's still the same here. The same weird
That's great.
first
I'll watch
try.
That's right. You did like that movie. I've been dying to see it. I haven't yet.
Oh yeah, you need
Lego.
to check that out. And then let's go real quick into the Marvel series for Netflix. Mr. Martinez, I know you've seen them all at this point. They have Jessica Jones and Daredevil.
Yes.
You're all caught up.
Yes.
Is it not awesome?
They're so awesome.
They're a pretty good series.
I started with Jessica Jones. Apparently, I should have started with
You
Daredevil.
should have started with Daredevil.
Yes, I intend
Watch
to.
them in order.
In
the way
canon
to go.
order, yes.
Well, to include in that, since you've seen Jessica Jones, you realize there's a character named Luke Cage.
Sweet Christmas.
Sweet Christmas. So he's getting his own series. They showed off a trailer for that. Did you guys see that one?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was pretty good. I like that trailer, and it looked pretty interesting. And then Iron Fist. Did you check that one out?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, well, it was a teaser, so it really hadn't had much going in
No,
it.
I thought that was a trailer, so I was like,
No, it was a
okay.
teaser trailer.
If it's a teaser, then
Because that one I think is not. That one's going to come out after Luke. So I think they're really, really early on that one right now. And then they showed a trailer for The Defenders, which is the or I guess in this case Netflix team up series, which will have all four characters, very Avengers like basically, but more to what's that Hell's Kitchen of New York essentially. They run that area. And did you see that one? The
no, I didn't.
It was another teaser. It had the voice from the blind ninja from
from Daredevil.
Yes.
Oh, Stick.
Yes, Stick. Yeah, he had his
Nice.
voice going. So you guys think you're gonna be able to protect? Like, oh, this is great. So it's good to know that.
I like Stick.
Yeah.
And
that
that's
was,
oh,
yes,
he's good.
He was very
He
good.
reminds me of like a real like Dirty Harry.
Okay.
That's what he reminds me a lot of. Oh, and he's so badass. And he's
Yeah,
so
he was
good.
pretty badass. Yeah, for an older guy, blind ninja.
Like he'll
pretty
get
badass, yeah.
his ass kicked, and then he'll say crazy stuff like, "Huh, I thought I taught you better than that." It's like you're just getting your ass kicked. It's great.
Exactly.
He's good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I enjoy that. And of course, they didn't show it off, but I'm still looking forward to. Oh my gosh, what's this guy? Frank Castle.
Oh yeah.
They didn't show
Punisher?
any Punisher. Yeah, they didn't show off any series for him, but he easily was the highlight of this of season 2 of Daredevil. So good. And then let's see what else we have here. Do you remember the series called Mystery Science Theater?
I remember Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Well-
you know you know the concept behind it?
No.
Can I? May I? All right. So
Yes, by all means.
So apparently, is this group is trapped into a space station as a punishment for whatever. Or I don't know. I remember. Is this one dude and 3 robots? 2. Okay, yes, 3. So I don't remember the theme song because they
I love
mentioned they roll call through them. Anyway, so they're watching terrible movies. I mean, I'm talking about the cheesiest, like even old movies,
Like Gilligan's Island. And
no, worse
That was
than
the
that.
show, yeah, but
That was the show, and then you have like the silhouette of movie seats and they're sitting behind it. And you know how when a movie's funny, you're making conversation with someone. Oh, I can't believe this is so crap. Yeah. They'll be making annotations. they'll be talking about the movie, while the movie's going, and their banter is super funny. So nowadays, a lot of people are doing this
Online,
online, yes, where they cannot record the movie, but they can record commentary as a podcast. So maybe we should be looking into that.
Possibly, yeah.
And what you do is you synchronize the movie to a clap or whatever, and as the movie's going, you have the commentary on the background, friendly commentary, silliness going on. So this series took that to the next level. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're in luck, my friend.
Yeah.
They're making a reboot to this. And
What's
it'll
it
be
called?
It's called Mystery Science Theater
3000.
3000, and it's coming to Netflix.
That's an
And,
awesome series too. I mean, it's super cheesy. I try to remember the name of some of the movies. Like I
Black
can
and white
definitely
movies?
see, yes, but now if it's a new series, like I wonder if you'll be able to. They'll be able to do like Sharknado.
Oh, yes.
That'll
be
because
perfect.
it'll be movies of that caliber that they will show.
They would just essentially
good.
comment over it. That's pretty good.
Yes.
All right, and let's see. Then there was King Kong Skull Island. Did you see the trailer for this?
I saw the trailer for it.
Producers of Godzilla.
Oh,
Did you see
Godzilla. Yes.
Are you Godzilla?
The new Godzilla. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you what I thought about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
3 words. Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay. Well, where are
I
you
didn't know
going
that it
with
was spelled like that.
this? Mr. Jackson is awesome, so I will take.
Snakes on
On
a
a
plane.
plane.
I
Another
know.
3 words.
Yes.
Stay on a plane. I'm confused.
Anna.
Anna. Oh,
Anna is
Anna.
one
Yeah,
word,
that's
yeah.
right.
Listen, the way I see it is Samuel L. Jackson has turned into the Nicolas Cage
Oh,
of
wow.
movies.
Okay.
Because he's everywhere.
Yes.
And he's usually the same role. Okay. On a more serious note, if it's by the directors of the last Godzilla, I'm interested. Producers, I'm sorry. I'm interested because that last one was really
The last
good.
Godzilla, yes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Yes, with Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that the Japanese dude, what's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I
He-
know who you're talking about. I forgot his name, but yeah.
He was in Inception. He's a really good guy.
Yes.
He was in The Last Samurai, which is my first introduction to him, and he was awesome. So, but my problem is that it just all looks green screen again, and I feel like I'm over
I mean,
it.
yeah, but so did Godzilla.
But there's a difference because Godzilla is Godzilla.
The king of all monsters.
I mean,
come
let's
on.
take it back Godzilla to the to like the Japanese,
Gorilla.
where it was basically a backdrop, scaled down buildings, and someone in a costume.
Yeah.
Someone
There was just,
or a rubber,
Yeah.
a rubber toy.
so it's just I look at it now and I think it's a movie on a huge ape. They're trying to kill it.
Yeah, but he looks. What
Is
what
this King Kong? Is
Yes,
it supposed to
King
be?
Kong, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it looks. Did you see the last King Kong? The one, the Peter Jackson movie.
I think I did.
That was really not good.
really,
And it was, for me, I mean, my personal opinion. And
That's what
it
the-
was close to 3 hours long of really not good. You know what I mean?
Peter Jackson movie.
So, yeah. And I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it at all. This one, they literally looks to me as if they're making Kong, instead of making it something that, oh, maybe we should protect him, maybe he's misunderstood. No, he is a beast. We need
Yeah,
to take
he-
him out. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yeah.
Very Godzilla-like. And this is my personal theory here, but I think this is going to lead to a Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh,
Okay, I mean, you got the producers here of Godzilla. Godzilla did well.
we're
and
gonna
then
have
you
to
got
call
King
the
Kong.
Jaegers in this one.
Yes,
That'll be great.
that was good.
So that's my theory. I'm not sure if that'll ever happen, but
It looked interesting.
I guess it all depends on how well this one does. But I think I'm I'm interested. I'm interested in it. Another movie they showed off. I don't know if you saw this. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
Did not see it.
Crickets.
No, so my problem with that movie is I just don't like the actor.
Who's the
I
actor?
got you. He's Jax from
Yeah,
the
from-
movie you just mentioned, Pacific Rim. The
Oh.
main character from Pacific Rim.
Oh, why you don't like him? Anyway, so
As
King
actors,
Arthur.
as actors go, he's not really
Yeah,
one of the
okay.
best ones. He is doing an Irish accent here, so I'm not sure if that matters at any or Scottish accent. I'm not even sure what he's going for, but he's got an accent going on, and there's a couple moments where the accent kind of goes away a little bit.
Yeah.
So like, anyway, so it's basically it's a retelling of King Arthur, but this one is done, and this is what interests me. It's a Guy Ritchie film, and if you saw the Sherlock remake with I was
Man.
gonna say Tony Stark, yeah. What is his name?
Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. Did you see that? Did you enjoy
Yes,
it?
I liked them.
Okay,
They
so
were-
this is the same guy who's doing that. So that's the take that I see from it, and that's why I'm like, okay, maybe I will watch it.
My only issue of it was that it looked very well. There were some scenes that looked too magical. There were just elements that I think were outside of.
Very Lord of the Rings. Yes,
Yes, exactly. Like there's like a giant beast that comes out. There is people were turning into ash because of flame. I was just
Yeah, it had the it had a Lord of the Rings feel to it. But we'll see. It had the sword in the stone type moment.
right.
So I was like, oh, okay, we'll see about that.
5 words. Game of Thrones. Is good.
Okay. Moving on. Yes. So let's just go right into the big ones for the announcements.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. This is the part that I'm interested in.
Awesome.
All right,
I'm glad you-
Pokemon
lay that
Go.
on me. Yes, Pokemon
the
Go
movie.
movie.
Final Fantasy 15. Kingsglaive. So I don't know if you saw that trailer, but
I didn't.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
I'm interested in Final Fantasy 15. I didn't see it.
After the
first
VR
off-
gameplay trailer that they showed, I was just put off by Final Fantasy.
Let me tell you how
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
just watch
It's
the
a great
trailer.
movie.
Okay, just watch the trailer. You don't have to see the movie, but you have to watch the trailer because holy shit, those freaking the graphics that they're using. I mean,
The CGI.
the CGI to make the characters, the character model CGI, it is. I haven't seen anything like that,
Have you seen Blizzard CGI?
sir. Watch the trailer and then come back to me with that statement. It is ridiculous how good it looks.
I will
Anyway,
watch this trailer.
that was
and
just a
I'll give
joke.
my
I didn't mean to bring that one up. I was just trying to.
Sir, get to the one. I'm excited. I just
Justice
can't hide it.
League. Talk to me, sir.
Oh, man, yes. We're gonna start with Justice League.
We are going to start with Justice League.
Okay, let's get the trash out of the way.
There you go. First off, this wasn't. I don't know if you noticed this, but this wasn't a real movie trailer for this. This was they put together whatever they've already filmed and then made
That
it
was gonna
a
be
tra-
my point. You stole my point.
I'm sorry.
I might have heard this from you, but I saw that, and that's the same feeling I had. This looked like something like they just grabbed whatever film they already had. You know, they had because filming is continuing still, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, and they just tried to put something together that was.
Yeah.
I mean,
it wasn't.
yeah, so they show the first thing. What did they open with? They opened with
Him looking for, Aquaman.
Batman. Yes, looking for Aquaman. Which, by the way, excellent casting for Aquaman. I have to say, I like
This Aquaman is gonna change the face of Aquaman.
this. Yes, and I hope it does. I mean, this Aquaman
Well,
looks.
there's a whole other underlying story with the Aquaman, which I'll get to in a bit.
Yeah. Well, I every Aquaman appearance here was awesome. Then they show him meeting Flash.
Flash.
And,
yeah, Flash.
Yeah. And I don't know if if I'm feeling it, you know, with that actor. I do realize that he's supposed to be like maybe the comic relief.
Smart. Well, he's kind of a wise guy.
Yeah. Is this like the series? I understand it's a series. That's all
Yeah,
I
but
see.
it's not the same guy.
Oh, okay. So this is an alternate universe.
DC unfortunately is doing their TV shows are completely separate from their films. Yeah,
I did not care. Like, there's a part where he's like, we're looking, to form, a group of, and the Flash interrupts it, like, I'm in.
yeah.
And
Well, that's just to show off.
And
his
he's like,
excitement.
I need friends. That was kind of lame. I'm sorry. I'm spoiling that trailer, but
No, it's a trailer. Yeah.
it was.
Sir,
It was lame. And then,
Go ahead.
you want to say something?
I was just choking.
Did you have something to bring to the? Okay, no, no. And then there was Wonder Woman is here, and she looks different.
She's the same person though.
Yeah, she's the same
okay.
person. She just, I guess, she has well, maybe she did her hair differently then. She got a tan or something, but fine. We're gonna get to Wonder Woman in a second. And who else? Cyborg was horrible.
Yeah,
it looked terrible. I did not like that
It
Cyborg.
looks like they left out again. It's early footage, so it just looks like they didn't complete
his
it. Yeah. It's
costume.
like, oh man, I don't know what happened there.
But he has the Kano, side, which I understand.
That is Cyborg. Yeah.
But then but I thought like the previews, because I've some sketches from before, and like Superman, even though who is to say Superman's even gonna be in this movie, but it shows Superman, the face looks like the actor, Wonder Woman's face, her face looked like the actor that's playing her, and then they show Cyborg, and he looked different. He didn't have that like metal thing completely over his head like Kano style from Mortal Kombat. It looked a little bit more human, and his body looked more like, I don't know how to describe it. It looked a little bit more biomechanical rather than what it shows in this trailer, which he looks very
Cyborg, like
very well, like a lot of edges, a lot of like pointing, like Nomura-san might have actually created this.
I see. Okay.
This from Final Fantasy, and I did not like his
look.
His look, honestly, yeah. And the whole trailer was.
It was it was again. It was just footage. Yeah. It was every scene was very long. It was like, whoa, this is not what a trailer is. Usually it's a little snippet, but now you're showing the entire meeting between him and Barry Allen, Flash. It's like the whole scene's there. Now, we already know how they meet because we just watched the entire.
We actually see the Flash as with his costume and everything. And again, it's another costume that looks like overproduced, and like, why? Nobody would wear that.
Sir, you had some information on this.
Yeah, no. So let me Aquaman.
Lay it down.
This story takes us back to medieval times.
I feel like this is story time.
It is.
There was a leader of this clan who loved a woman, and he died. And he was burned in front of this cliff facing the water. His ashes were spread. Right?
Mm-hmm. I'm following.
You're following. So then, naturally, because his ashes were blown into the wind, into the water, he was reborn as Aquaman. Who am I talking about?
Kratos.
Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
You know what?
Was reborn as Aquaman.
We're talking about Game of Thrones, people.
Yes, Game of Thrones. The best show that every movie should be modeled after.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I'm a huge Khal Drogo fan.
What about Jason Momoa?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Hawaiian, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he's Hawaiian.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great because he has this Islander look already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of this like blonde guy that talk to fishes.
Yeah, so that was my thing. With Aquaman, they gave him like a really rugged look, which I feel like his character needed because you always see him all shiny and sparkly like a stupid fish.
Yeah.
Versus here, he looks like some guy.
He looks like a god.
He
looks like
yes.
He looks like he's Poseidon. He could be
very
Poseidon.
regal.
Like, yes.
So
yes.
I like that they finally gave Aquaman a facelift,
Yeah.
and What better guy than
I'm going with him. Yeah, yeah. He has a great look. Definitely has a great look.
no homo, but he's,
No, yeah.
he's a good looking guy.
Yeah, yeah, of
No one can
course.
take that from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's called Drogo.
Not even Khaleesi.
And we're gonna go right into what was my highlight of the entire San Diego Comic
We
Con.
already talked about Final Fantasy
Jessica
15.
Negri. Oh,
She was there, I think. Wonder Woman.
Yes.
That trailer, I got to tell you, I'm
That trailer
sold.
did it.
I'm
That
ready to
trailer
see
sold
some
it.
Wonder Woman. Yes.
Yes.
I am ready to see some. This is basically, somebody mentioned this, may have been one of you, I don't know. This is essentially Captain America, First
Yeah.
Avenger, basically. But I got to tell you, I dig it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
I-
skirt.
Yeah,
That's-
that's exactly the storyline that's going on. That's happening in the trailer. I'm like, yep, that's exactly how it begins. I'm glad they didn't go anything different and try to update anything. No, they left it as it is.
As it is.
And then they have Chris Pine, who's from Star Trek. He's playing the male lead, who she meets, who crash lands on the island where the Amazons are.
Some male lead,
Yeah.
whatever. This is
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah. The male.
Screwman.
Okay.
well, I mean, that's basically what that island's about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Screw
we don't
man,
need.
we're gonna
man.
create
Yeah.
this world where we're
She's
all
like-
Jack
she's
and
like-
Tan and
Are you a man? No, are you a man? And he's like, do I look like one?
Don't I look like one?
Don't I look like one?
Yeah. It that definitely the action
Dude,
on it.
the fighting scenes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
the
I was
action
just gonna say that.
I
Yeah.
definitely like Wonder Woman. Even though
They finally show her lasso. I'm like,
yes, her
my
lasso
gosh.
actually made it look cool. Yeah. She even though the thing with her bracelets that she did on the she did also on the Batman vs Superman. But I don't think I care much about that. But it looked like a very action packed, very interesting. I love the fact that it looks like the setting is during World War One.
yeah, and
World
that's
War
what a trailer
One, yeah.
should look like. Not
Yes.
freaking Justice
I
League
did not
over
like. I
here.
never like. I didn't know her origin story. Is that like kind of like is
That
that
that appears to be canon.
That appears to be canon?
Because essentially that's what
that's
happens.
awesome. That's awesome.
Like I said, it's like a Air Force guy. Basically, crash lands on the island. They meet him. They got to take him back, and of course, the island's a secret. So they end up sending her as an emissary to kind of show that we're here, but we're peaceful. We're not trying to do anything. And then she becomes essentially war. But then you see her in the trench during the trench warfare. I'm like, oh yes, that I want. I want some of that.
That is really cool. That's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
There has been a lot of permutations of Wonder Woman in the comic books. I understand. Like I was seeing, there was an article that was talking about her, and it was showing like, a really tall Amazonian, really strong-looking Wonder Woman. There's one that is kind of like reserved, very ladylike. There's another one that has an athletic physique but little. This one, the Wonder Woman of this movie.
Gal Gadot.
Yes, yes, she looked very close to that particular model, to the strong but limber physique, and it was amazing. Yeah,
she had a great look.
Yes.
I definitely looking forward to that.
I'm not sure if I dig her like on Batman versus Superman, her masochistic allure, where she was like every time she got hit, she seemed to like it because she was always smiling a little bit.
It was
It was a little bit
bad,
disturbing,
yeah.
but
Well, what I
yeah.
like about the Wonder Woman is that they didn't give her that bright red and blue. It's like really.
But the movie had
went
color.
classic, yeah,
The
they went
movie
classic.
had color,
Right.
which was an argument of this DC movies before. This one actually looked. They had more color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that's all I have.
Wonder
as far
Woman
as the,
I would say that was the highlight of all the trailers. That
oh
I get
yeah,
to see from
definitely.
Comic-Con.
That comes out June of next year, so we got a little
Oh, wow.
little way to go.
Traded
Yeah.
in her street racing days for the Wonder Woman.
Yes, Fast and the
She
Furious
is a wonderful
to
woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah,
She was in one of those movies.
She was, yeah.
Oh, I don't care anymore.
Role. What?
Sorry,
I'm
I
surprised
don't.
this is news.
Okay, yes, all right.
Think about it like this: she went from Forza to
To God of War.
to God of War.
I don't care about any of the Fast and the Furious movies. You can send your hate too.
All right. Well, that. Do we have anything else? Is that? Sonic. Yes.
Sonic Mania.
Yeah,
Oh
let's
yes, we
kinda
went
quickly go through
the
that.
best for last.
I'm not sure. So Sonic Mania was announced. One of the few gaming announcements that was made during Comic-Con.
I understand it was a terrible live stream, like a god awful, like things could not have gone worse.
Yeah, there was a lot of technical issues.
Yes. Did you see the Jim Sterling like video of what happened?
No.
I mean, I understand that at one point the girlfriend of the host had some sort of accident there, and an ambulance had to come in and take her, and the host had to leave. Even
somebody had to be,
That's something.
to
It was
be
like
brought
wow.
out.
And then the audio, you'll see this trailer, and the audio will be cutting out important parts of it.
That's bad.
Sometimes.
So the game is coming out on.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Or the trailer, it'll be showing the trailer, and it'll be viewable for the people seeing the stream, but not for the actual attendees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So it was like it went terrible. That it was an epic fail. But yes, the game.
I was gonna say, the game unfortunately is generally an epic fail itself. So,
Really?
no, I'm saying Sonic in general.
Oh yeah, no, that series, I cannot get excited about it anymore.
It's going back to its roots. Essentially, it's going back to the 2D side-scrolling aspect of it. I understand actually it's kind of a remake as well because they're actually going through some of the same levels.
There are
from
some
the first
levels
one.
that
Yeah.
are the same. Yes.
So it's a little bit of remake, a little bit of a reboot, I guess. But going back to the original, where its origins, basically.
I'll tell you one thing though, it is in good hands. This guy, Christian Whitehead, he worked on the Sonic CD, I guess remake
Okay.
for the current consoles, and it worked out great. That was a fantastic, well made remake. So this one, I have no doubt. I mean, if you like the 8-bit or the 16-bit Sonic, that's what they're going for to all the
Yeah,
way
it
to the
looks pretty
sprite
good.
level.
Yeah, they're going back to the origins.
Legit.
I
But-
honestly, I never cared for the origins of Sonic. I never cared for Sonic in
Right.
general. So I'm not really. I'm curious, but not really excited for it because I've never really cared for Sonic, even it's in its origins. So, but it's good to see that they're trying to bring something back.
It was a mascot that could have been greatness, but I mean, all
It's
the
no
games that came
Mario.
out after that, exactly, they
It's no Mario.
just put it on the ground. It could not be like worse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's no Mario, and Mario is.
So yeah, I'm very excited about Sonic Mania. Can't wait.
Oh man. Well, that as I was mentioning, that brings us to the end of our episode here, 14 of GG's The Mouthful.
No.
Unfortunately, yes. If you like our podcast, please go to goodgame.tech, join the group, and of course subscribe to the podcast. And that's at Google Play, and we're on iTunes, and also we are on YouTube. And that's going to be Good Game Bracketed GG. Hopefully, we'll be able to update that soon as we get enough subscribers there.
We have 30 something. We need
we're
100.
We're moving up.
Come on, people.
Yes. So anyway, so this is Arnaldo here, Mad Dog signing off. Mr. David Santos, do you have anything else for us?
All right, people, listen up. We need your help. You guys are not going to have to work with us here. So if you have questions, if you have comments, if you have content that you want us to say on the show, drop us a comment. Ask questions. We're making this for you guys, and we need to know if you guys are enjoying this.
Yeah,
So,
what's going to happen is we're going to blow up, and then you guys are going to try to get in contact with us, and then you're not going to,
we're gonna be-
and then you're going to be like,
'Cause you're not
"Man,
gonna be
you
on the
guys
list."
Changed. I remember when you guys were small time. Well,
Yeah, and you
could have rode that pony all the way to the top.
don't just listen, participate, join the conversation.
There you go. Join the conversation. Mr. Martinez, you have anything else for us?
No, just watch Game of Thrones, watch The Birth of Aquaman in Khal Drogo.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah. What was the deal with that stupid girl in front of the Star Wars? Doing
That was ridiculous, bro.
someone should have drop kicked her.
Yes,
Not that I
was-
condone violence on women,
Oh my
but
goodness. Horrible.
a girl should have drop kicked that girl.
There you go. That makes up for it.
Yes. Even terrible.
All right, guys. So,
She probably votes for. Never mind.
No.
all right.
Close it before,
Yes,
before it gets worse.
we will see you guys next week. Take care. Love you guys.
GG!